John C. Hey guys, what is up? I'm back to one of my stories, and today I will be telling this really creepy story that actually happened. It's honestly a pretty cool story here. Let's stick with right there. Okay. So I said I'd do a video on this in the last video. Go check it out. This is before what happened that night, if you know what I'm talking about, if you watched that past video, and it happened all upstairs. So, people in this story are me, Avion, this other kid, and Sean, another kid. He was living there at the time. Avion was just there for the weekend. They're all around my age, so I'm about to be 17, Avion's 15, and Sean is 15. I'm 16. About to turn 17, so I was the oldest out of the group, but close to my age range. And Keith is my foster dad, but he's sleeping most of it. Okay, let's start. So it all started upstairs. So after that night with Brooklyn and all this other crap, and I just was pissed because I just couldn't handle it anymore. It was just, you guys would know what I'm talking about. So if you haven't seen that one video, I'd go watch that first before you hear this story. So I'll give you like a couple seconds. Okay, you got it? All right. If you want to continue with the story, that is okay with me. All right. So me, Sean, and Avion are all upstairs. I'm walking up the stairs. So I'm walking up the stairway, and I open up the door, and I see that they're both, chilling. It's 11 o'clock at night. They just want to chill for the rest of the night. They're playing video games. They got their Xbox controllers. They're playing Minecraft. So I go up there. I'm sneaking behind Sean, and I scare him, and I scare Avion. So they're just like looking back at me, and they're just like laughing, and they're just like dickhead, and we're just fucking around. So I'm like, I sit down, so I hop down on my chair right next to him. I'm like, what are you guys doing? They're just like, oh, well, we're playing Minecraft. Do you want to join? We got a third remote. So I really, honestly don't want to, but I just did it. I was just trying to be nice. So maybe it'll turn out really cool. So I said, yeah, sure, I'll play Minecraft. So I plugged in the remote and we played Minecraft for the next 20 minutes. And in this game, this creeper was coming, and I ended up hitting it, and I fell off the cliff, and I blew up, and they were all laughing at me. So, yeah. I respawned, and then Avion, I think, is following Sean. This is split screen, so I think I was at the bottom, and those two were at the top, because they were players. It was players 1, 2, and 3. I don't remember which player was which. I think Avion was 1, though, because it was his Xbox. I guarantee it, so I'm just going to say right now, Avion was player 1, Sean was player 2, I was player 3. You're probably wondering why I need to say all this. I don't know. I just make every detail of the story as good as possible. So, anyway, we're upstairs playing games. And Sean has an encounter with a Minecraft zombie, and he eats him. It just blows him up too. And we were laughing so hard at him. We're just like, oh my god. We couldn't even breathe. We're just like, you got eaten by a Minecraft zombie. We're just laughing at him, and out of nowhere, we hear that. So startled, we look around the room. We know it's 11 o'clock at night. It's nighttime. Kyle, the guy from the other story, he's still downstairs sleeping. And Ian, he wasn't there. This other kid that lived here at the time was not living there at the time this happened. And Keith was in his room downstairs. So there was nobody upstairs with us. But we were hesitant at first. Because we thought Kyle was going upstairs and like flickering the lights on us and like fucking with us. But it was way worse. Eventually, we just brush off that we hear banging upstairs, and we're just bored now, and we're just like just fucking around. Literally, we're just still playing Minecraft. I think I quit at the time. I'm just playing with my fucking fingernails. I'm sitting on the couch upstairs and I'm biting my nails, and out of nowhere, the fan on the ceiling starts spinning all by itself. So we're just like looking at each other like, oh fuck no, Kyle's up here. Kyle's up there. Kyle's up here. He's fucking with us and blah 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 blah. So I look at Sean and I'm like, Sean, go to the light switch. And he's like, fuck that, I ain't going. So Avion, I look at Avion. He knows what I'm about to ask him. He's like, no, I don't even fuck with that shit. So I'm like, okay. So I get up. Now, here is a description of the upstairs. I can show you around, but I don't really want to though. You'll know why I don't want to go up there after this story. But there's the living room. Now, this one kid's room, if you're facing towards that way, let's say you're facing towards the room, somebody's room is right in front of you. There's a stairway. There's a big area. It's kind of like a second living room. And then there's another living room that's bigger. And then there's another living room connected to that. And in this middle living room, between the door, there is a room right there. And in the second living room we were in, the couches were there, and the TV was in the corner of the room. And Sean's room was right across from this TV in that little corner right where that window was located. So I'm walking now. This is the first door. So there's no doorways, so it's just a little hallway. So we go here. I'm walking, and then I see the stairway. No one was there. And I'm thinking to myself, Kyle has to be fucking with us, right? I mean, it's just so coincidental, or I don't know how to pronounce that. I have trouble pronouncing that, so you know what coincidence. It's coincidental. I don't know, but it had to be a coincidence because we only talked for like 10 seconds. Then I went up and I walked into the other room. Now see, Kyle's not that fast. He would have never ran downstairs, went all the way back, or started like, he turned on the fan, he went downstairs, and he would have never made it back to the couch, covered up with the blankets under like 20 seconds. There's no way. So now we're a little frightened. Me, Sean, and Avion. But we try to brush it off. So I'm now walking into the other room, and Avion's all creeped out. He's like, oh my god, I don't know about this. He's making sure that there's no one in the upstairs with us. So there is that little doorway in front of us. So Avion goes right there, walks straight in that room, looks in there, turns on the light, goes in that little closet, frighteningly but bravely, turns on the light, sees the light. There's no one in there. Walks right back out. Leaves the lights on this time, though. Just because he was frightened. And he walks back and sits and tells us, there's no one up here with us. So I'm thinking, now that me and Sean was thinking, there's fucking somebody up here with us. There has to be somebody broke in the house or somebody is hiding somewhere. So we paused Minecraft. We're all looking. Sorry, excuse me, I farted. You guys didn't even know that, but we're all looking upstairs now. We're horrified that somebody is in there with us and somebody broke in. We're looking behind these vents. We're looking in the side room. We're looking at every single room. Sometimes in some rooms, we checked 3 freaking times everywhere. We checked under the bed. We checked everywhere. Every single place there was. And there was no one there. So now we're thinking, okay, what the fuck is going on? We're just pretty much done with it, and I am frightened. I'm scared. He's scared. Avion's scared. It's a whole shit show now. It's 11 o'clock at night. It's around 11:30, I'd say now, but so yeah, we're just done. We just want to brush this off. We don't want to worry about it too much. We're in denial. Let's just say that, and we're just thinking, you know what? Maybe it's nothing. We're just over obsessing over this. So we play. We're about to turn on Minecraft, and Avion realizes something. He's like, he's hitting my shoulder, and I'm like, yeah. Avion's like, go look at that light switch. So my heart just drops. So I'm like, what is it? He says, just go look. And I'm like, I ain't fucking looking unless you. He interrupts me. He's like, Thane, go look now. So I get goosebumps. I'm scared. My heart drops. So I'm like, okay. I slowly get up. I walk in that other room. And remember, while this is all going on, that fan is still on, spinning. And I went closer and closer and closer. And finally... So I tried to get you. No, I'm just kidding. The light switch was off. So now, it's paranormal. There is no fucking way this fan is spinning all by itself with the lights off. So now we're scared. We're jumping up. And we're like, oh, hell no. No, man. We all got together and we're just like, oh, shit. Hell no. We paused Minecraft and we're just like, oh, shit. We got to go downstairs. So we're going downstairs. Okay, so Avion goes first because he's fastest. He's built. He's the more athletic one. Then Sean is like fucking freaking out. And he's a bigger kid. So I'm surprised he actually got in front of me. So I was obviously the last one. So on the exit way, something was going to happen to me before it happened to them. So I was even more scared and hesitant to go downstairs. So, but I had to go because they were going. I did not want to be upstairs by myself. So I was like, fuck. So we're all running downstairs. And out of nowhere, the door slams shut. And we're just like, oh no, we're all screaming. We're running downstairs like a herd of elephants. And we're like shaking, we're like, fuck, hell no. We're all scared. And Kyle, he's downstairs, he wakes up, he's kind of taking his blanket off of his body. And he's like, what's going on, man? And we're just like, we can't enunciate because we're so scared. We're just like, and Keith is waking up to this. And he gets up and he's like, son of a bitch, what's going on? So he walks up. So his room it's kind of like a closet, more of a room, but it's more than it is of a room. But one of his doors got cut, so he has a blanket. So he's peeking out of the blanket, and that is his privacy. So we can never go under the blanket or in his room without permission, which he never lets us in his room. That is just his one rule in this house. So he peeks out of his room, he closes the blanket, and he's like, okay, I'm done with this shit. What is going on? You guys are fucking around upstairs, and I heard you sounded like a herd of elephants upstairs. And I'm explaining, no, it was the scariest experience, and I can't even talk. So Sean's like, the door slammed shut on us, and we don't know if somebody's up there. And Keith's like, okay, all right. We're going to go upstairs. We're going to go figure this out. He is obviously being a sarcastic asshole at this point. So he's kind of making fun of us. He's laughing at us and stuff. And he's just like, okay, let's go upstairs. Let's see what this is. Somebody broke in the house. That is absolutely correct. Just being kind of like that. So we all walk upstairs. We're all walking up slowly. And the door is shut. So I'm like, okay, ready? I open the door. And I'm turning. Now I'm banging towards the door. It's locked. And I'm looking at Sean and Avion downstairs, and I'm like, we're all in shock. So now something didn't just close the door, something also locked it by itself. So now we're just dead. We're in shock. We're speechless. we're looking at Keith, and Keith's like, oh my god, open the fucking door already. He's in denial. So he opens the door. He realizes it's locked. So he's like, shit. So he goes, Sean, go downstairs, grab me a screwdriver from the little cabinet. So he's like, yeah, okay. So Sean runs downstairs. He's like scared. So he's hesitant because Kyle's watching us from the kitchen and stuff. So he runs upstairs, and Kyle's all interested. So he starts going up the stairs. Kyle's like, what is going on? So Avion goes downstairs, and he explains everything. And Kyle is invested. He's like, no way, seriously, and stuff like that. And I'm up there, and Keith, okay, so you gotta remember, this door is right here, and there's a little vent, and there's 4 screws on each side in the vent. We had to unscrew this vent and get all the vent out, take the vent, put it off to the side, and crawl in this little, dog hole kind of structure. So we eventually did that. Sean gave Keith a screwdriver. He said, here you go. So Keith, he bent down, he took the screws out. So he's like, can you go in there? And yeah, can you just open the door? So I'm like, yeah, okay. I was so scared. So I gulp, take a deep breath, and I'm going in there slowly. And then I hear another banging noise, and I just fucking jump, and I go under that thing so fast, and I open the door, and I almost hit Keith in the face. I was laughing at the same time because the door was like, and it almost hit Keith in the face, and he's like, are you fucking kidding me? And I'm like, no, I heard a banging noise. And Kyle's downstairs. She's like, I heard that too. And yeah, we were just so scared. So eventually, that vent is gone now. We fucking threw the vent away. We checked all the upstairs. We checked, the lights were off. We checked flashlights. Nobody was up there. So Kyle and Avion are downstairs, still talking about what to process what just happened. Me, Sean, and Keith are upstairs, so me and Sean are walking down the stairs. Keith is in the middle of the stairs. They're down here. Me and Sean are up here. So Keith is just like, okay, all right, stop it. He's telling us to stop. He goes, there is no ghost. I've been here in this house for almost half my life, for 40 years. Nobody upstairs has experienced the ghost. There are no ghosts upstairs. The upstairs is not haunted. But me, Sean, and Avion still beg to differ. Until this day, we do not know what happened. Well, that is it. It is pretty crazy. I'm getting goosebumps telling this story because I was freaked the fuck out, and I hope you guys were too. I hope you guys enjoyed this story. I got another creepy one coming soon that actually happened very recently, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Remember to like and subscribe. I am out.